Hey there everyone, Eggstra Work is coming, and while it has a very balanced and safe weapon composition, the weapons themselves might not be the easiest for everyone. And so in this video I'll share one tip for each of the weapons you'll get for Eggstra Work that in my opinion will help you the most if you learn and remember to use it. For additional help on Eggstra Work, check out my special Eggstra Work playlist that I put together on the front page of my channel that will help you get the most out of this event. Now let's get started. Blaster. Blasters are a special weapon type known especially for excellent area damage they are capable of dishing out, so they are great against lessers, stingers, or fish sticks for instance, but players often struggle with their mobility to maneuver around the stage fast. Blaster hopping is a technique that's not exactly foreign to players maining the weapon, but it's still something I just don't see enough players do in Salmon Run in general. The idea behind blaster hopping is to jump and shoot forward to get around the map easily instead of running or swimming like faster weapons do. This is the fastest and safest way to travel around as a blaster, or frankly any slower weapon or heavier weapon, since your painting and fire rate is slow and the patchy jumping movement allows you to maintain maximum momentum even if you jump into salmonid ink. Using blaster hopping will allow you to get in and out of shores fast and splat those stingers as efficiently and fast as possible. Splat Charger. Chargers in general are possibly the least liked weapon type in Salmon Run, I think, and it's mostly due to a bad stereotype around them that they are weak alone or they're just boss or, specifically, steelhead splatters, which is just straight up wrong. Chargers that are capable of piercing in a full charge are extremely capable lesser clearers, and as a Splat Charger, you should help out your team whenever you can by lining up lessers and shooting through them, even more so when there are a lot of cohogs. So despite common misconception, chargers are excellent at controlling the stage, and you should be looking for situations when you can pierce through large hordes of salmonids constantly. And if you do it well, you can easily combine splitting a steelhead, but also shooting through lesser salmonid horde. As a small side note and a bonus tip, the very same concept of blaster hopping also works for chargers for mobility. If you're in a pickle, just jump and shoot forward instead of trying to run or swim away, and you'll see a massive increase in your own mobility and survivability. Splattershot. The Splattershot will be the most versatile weapon in the rotation, and so your goal is to help wherever is needed. And the tip for this weapon isn't a trick, but rather an advice to be a good support player if you choose the Splattershot. The other weapons all have their specialties they're great at, but you can do anything. And so I recommend staying around your teammates and help them out depending on the situation. Are they going for a stinger? Clear the lessers instead around them for safe egg collection. You see scrappers chasing someone? Tag and turn them away from your coworkers for an easy splat. Are there flyfish or moss spawning? Be the first to throw the splat bombs and let the others keep their precious ink that's more important to them. As a Splattershot, you're the best candidate for support, so always keep an eye out for your teammates and step in where they need help, instead of playing mostly selfish and solo. Splat Roller. The Splat Roller is unfortunately a quite generic roller when it comes to Salmon Run, where the other roller specializations can be a lot more useful, but you can still be extremely valuable for your team. Remember to use your roller aggressively when possible, such as big shots spawning on shores. Rolling against the direction of a big shot will continuously damage them and split them much faster than normal, which will be very valuable during Eggstra Work. The very same technique can also be used for goldie seeking, where a well-positioned roller can be pushed by goldies and deal massive damage along with gathering a bunch of golden eggs. Just keep in mind when the goldie changes its size, they will move through you. Using this technique will be mandatory to maximize your damage and egg collection, so remember to use it. Rollers also have a bunch of additional tricks, such as dealing with stingers or even drizzlers with rolling instead of flinging, and you can find tutorials for these tricks on the channel if you're interested. Those are all the most important tips I would personally give for all the weapons that I think will help you get the most out of Eggstra Work. But if you have additional tips for any of them, feel free to comment below and share it with the others, as I'm sure that will be very useful for everyone, and keep an eye out for further videos during Eggstra Work. I will be sharing quick guides and also my personal progress with the event that will hopefully help you practice your own runs and give you an idea how to tackle Eggstra Work. For now, thank you for watching everyone, hope you have a great weekend, I'll see you all soon.